Why are we as women not like pooling our resources and buying homes together and creating like women's only communities? Like, very genuinely, where do I find some women who are down to like pool our resources, buy a villa in Italy? Like, maybe we run like digital nomad co-living for women, or like women's retreat, book retreat, writers retreat. But at the center of this is just like 3 or 4 women who like pooled our resources so that we could buy a villa in Italy and like live in community with other women. I'm just so fucking tired of living in community with men.
Okay, you're tired of communities with men, but if you go to an all-female community, how will you pay things off? With OnlyFans money? Also, another issue I have with this, if all women move to female communities, who is going to be making sandwiches? I know, guys, I don't seem to find an answer to that, but welcome back to the channel. We'll leave that question for the philosophers. Now, let's go and talk a bit about dating, guys. Let's go to this woman. She has the hand tattoos, she has the questionable dating past, and she will be talking about dating X for 2025. She's been run through by 700 dudes, and that's what it took for her to figure out the things that she now wants. So let's go check her out, guys. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this content, and let's get started.
I'm a team player, so I am going to share some common icks of dating in 2025. It's trash, by the way. If you're married, just stay married. I think you're going to be better off if you just stay married. Even if you're unhappy, I just recommend staying married. Okay?
Yeah, you see, there's your first mistake. Women are incapable of staying in a marriage for more than 2 years. You say even if you're unhappy. No, you see, the second they're unhappy, they're already divorcing you and taking the children. So they can't take you up on that.
Okay, it's nothing. It's trash. The dating pool is trash. 40 plus, trash. Straight downhill. But let's talk about some common icks, okay? Emotional intelligence, right? You would think whenever you start getting into the 40 plus club that there'd be some emotional intelligence. No, that's not true. That is not true at all. Not true at all. I dated a guy who literally, I felt like I was just banging my head against a wall anytime that there was conflict. And I try and talk through it with him, and it was just like literally banging my head against the wall. I'm like, this is pointless. This is pointless. How can you be 40 whatever and lack emotional intelligence? If you had anything going for you, I would think it'd be emotional intelligence when you're in your 40s. No, not this guy.
How can you be 40 and have hand tattoos? It's such a nick for me, guys. Talking about X. Sorry, man, I just hate them. Sorry if you're a person with a tattoo. Nothing against you, but tattoos themselves, I just fucking hate them. I find them extremely stupid, unoriginal, just, you know, ugly. You have this massive stain on your hand, and it's the usual flowers. It's like, bro, every second woman has a tattoo flower on her hand, you know? It's so unoriginal. Oh, I'm gonna make this tattoo so I stick out, so I'm special. You look like all the rest. But anyway, 40 and single, let's go. Also, this woman has more filters than a Steven Spielberg movie.
Second ick, someone that just agrees with everything that you say. Like, I was talking to one guy, and every single time that I would say something, he would agree with it. I don't want someone agreeing with me all the time. I want someone like pushing my buttons and calling me out and challenging my thought process. Like, if I wanted someone to agree with me all the time, I don't know. Like, my kids don't even agree with me all the time. I need someone to challenge my thought.
Oh, she's a single mother. It just gets better. Delicious single mothers, guys.
Process. So, 2 icks. What are your icks? What are your icks? What are your...
Oh, don't worry, guys. There's a part 2. Also, she says, oh, I don't want someone that agrees with me all the time, which is true. But neither does she like someone who, quote-unquote, pushes her buttons, as she says. Hell no, guys. Women don't want that. Or someone who makes me question my ideas. Hell no. They don't want that at all, I can guarantee you. Now, let's watch the second part.
Okay, dating ick part 2. I probably have 1,000 of these because I've gone on several dates over the past 8 months, and it's terrifying.
Now, mind you, guys, this is a single mother with tattoos run through and in her 40s and on TikTok, and she has the balls to talking about men being icks. So get out of here.
It's so terrifying. Anyways, I know you guys don't want to hear this, but girls really do care about how tall you are. I mean, I do. If you're a short girl,
What? Chat, is this true?
you can date whoever you want. If you're a tall female, I'm 5'6", 5'7", we have to date taller men. I can't date someone that's 5'6". It's not like, no, I can't do it. So anyways, I met this guy on a dating app. We went to lunch. It said he was like 6'1", and I'm like, perfect. This is great, you know? We go to lunch, and I meet him there, and he's already like inside sitting down. I'm like, that's weird. So I go in, I get to the table. I'm expecting him to stand up and like greet me. He stayed seated. How tall do we think he was? Do you think he was 6'1"? The answer is no. He was not. He was not. He was like my height. He was like 5'6" or 5'7". And I'm thinking, how did you accidentally put that you were 6 foot or 6'1"? Was it
Mind you, guys, she's probably wearing high heels longer than my wiener, alright? I had this colleague at work, guys, that was a bit shorter than me. I'm 6 feet, or 6'1", I don't know, the freedom units. I'm 1.85 m, alright? And so, there was this female colleague that was a bit shorter than me, alright? And one day, guys, she just came like a fucking hobbit to work, you know? I was just standing next to her, and I thought to myself, what the hell is going on? Why is this person, like, so much shorter than usual? What is happening? And it was then when I realized this woman wears, like, platforms, not high heels, but platforms every day of the week. And this one time, she happened to come with shoes that didn't have platforms, right? But guys, like, fucking 15-centimeter platforms over here. But most of these women, guys, wear shoes that increase their height a lot. And I don't wear that crap, alright? Maybe I should, because nowadays every second woman is the same height at me. Know your place. You're a shorty. Be a shorty. Why do you wear high heels or platforms? Just be your height. Platforms serve no purpose, alright? You can have a 1-inch platform on your shoes and it will do the same work than a freaking 8-inch platforms that people be wearing. Just be normal. Stop with the platform bullshit. Stop with that stupid trend. People here, guys, just so worried about their height. They are literally lying about it. They put like 7 inches of platforms, you know, beneath their feet.
an accident? It wasn't an accident. But anyways, so as we're leaving the restaurant, it gets worse. It gets worse. As we're leaving the restaurant, I get to the door and I expect him to open the door for me. Do you think he opened the door for me? No, he did not open the door for me.
No, Queen, it cannot be. It cannot be, guys. Where are your mortals?
Standing at the door, like, surely he's gonna get the hint. Surely he's gonna get the hint. No, he didn't. He didn't get the hint. He never opened the door. So I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm gonna have to open this door myself. So I open the door, we leave.
Wait. How did that make you feel? How did it make you feel to open your own door? I mean, we see that she's alive. She's all good. Apparently, I don't know. I know the mental breakdown that may have occurred due to this man not opening the door, right? I don't know, like, the psychological repercussions of this tragedy that occurred. But I hope she's fine. Thoughts and prayers, guys.
He walks me to my car and he's like, I had a really, really great time. Like, we have a very good connection. I'd love to do this again. And I'm like, no, buddy. No, short king. We are not doing this again. You can't even open my door and you're the same height as me. No.
Short king. All right, you single bitch. Can I call you that? So here's the thing, guys. If you are not 6 feet tall and don't open a door, you don't stand a chance with a 40-year-old run-through single mother with tattoos. Is that clear? Guys, you have to be above 6 feet tall. If you're beneath, look, I'm not gonna incentivize you to do it, but you might as well end your life. You're subhuman in these women's eyes, alright? You're just not worth to exist. Let me frame it that way. You are using the same oxygen that the 6 feet people tall, 6 feet tall people use. All right. So it might as well end it. But if you are, then you are eligible for dating. But mind you, you still have to open doors and do all these things, you know. Otherwise, sorry guys, you're not gonna catch the big prize of a 40-year-old run through public toilet. Oh my hell. Anyway, well, those are her risks, guys. Now you know. Go get her. Okay. Before we move on to this one, guys, I just thought there was this comment on my previous video of a guy. He was talking about the Granny Gertrude, I see you calling her. And he said, Hidan, I cannot stand this woman. That was the comment. I could sense and feel the pain in his voice, you know, saying that. But he just said, Hidan, I cannot stand this woman. Isn't it crazy, guys? You cannot even stand these women for 2 minutes through a screen. Like, you realize how absurd it is. 2 minutes through a screen, we cannot even stand them. Imagine these are your wives, guys. Imagine these are your girlfriends. Imagine you have to put up with them 24 hours a day. Imagine you go back home from work and that's the first thing you see. Imagine you wake up, you open your eyes, and that is the first thing you see. These women, guys, couldn't have said it better. They are hard to want. They are hard to desire. Nature has equipped them with beauty. Men go apeshit about beauty. Men turn into donkeys the moment they see beauty. But somehow, these women, guys, pull they pull defeat out of the jaws of victory. They snatch it. They achieve the inconceivable. They manage to be undesirable for men. So, let's get to this one, guys.
Guys, I know the dating scene has been bad because I have never circled the block like I have been doing lately. And I need someone to hold me accountable for this. I have always prided myself on never going back to an ex. And I haven't.
Oh, she has.
No, I haven't.
Oh, she has.
But the last few weeks, honey, I've been circling the block like it's my job. I need redemption. I need to be saved because there's a reason it didn't work out. There's a reason I'm not with them. There's a reason I broke up with them. They broke up with me, etc. I do not need to be back there. But your girl's desperate. Dating in Atlanta is, it's been the shit. But not like in a good way. She needs a daddy.
I'm gonna be your daddy. Just bend over. Anyway, guys, imagine being this attractive, 20-something, early 20s, and still being single. Can you imagine, guys? Just this woman's option. I can redistribute them to the 5,000 to 10,000 viewers a video usually gets, and everybody watching will have a girlfriend if we had the same amount of options, alright? Let me say that again, guys. I want it to be clear. Just this one woman's options, I could redistribute between all of you, amongst all of you, and with those amount of options, we could all secure a girlfriend. But she is single. It's incredible. Guys, it's fascinating how these women manage to be alone.
And if you guys say, oh my god, how are you single? Like, it's because most men suck. Like, it's not that I can't find any type of man. Like, I could find a man. But most of them suck.
Oh, really?
And at this point in my life, I only want them around if they're nice and good.
Yeah, sure.
So why am I circling the block? Because most of them weren't nice and good. I don't know. Listen, I need to go to my...
No, because he's a bad boy, alright? Say it for what it is. Because he is Chad and he's a bad boy. Just stop lying, okay? Don't lie to me. What was the quote from The Godfather? You're questioning my... No, you're insulting my intelligence, right?
Good. I don't know. Listen, I need to go to my therapy session this week. They all answer though.
A staring contest, I guess. And this is why, guys, I just have such a bad opinion of therapy. It clearly doesn't work. Maybe it will if you actually try. But these women are not trying. They just go there, guys, and they spend like $20,000 fucking dollars a year to talk with their therapist like they will talk to Becky, you know, to Lucy. They don't do anything. They cannot be held accountable. They don't get any sort of advice. They probably the advice is, oh, maybe you have to look deeper in yourself. What do you feel? It's like spending so much money, guys. It's frustrating, really. But anyway, go to hell. Go to hell. But now, guys, let's read a radical story. Boyfriend tried to gaslight me. I, 25 female, have been feeling awful. We were in a wedding and this girlfriend, 29 female of his, attended too. From the moment we met, she's been disrespecting me. First, all touchy and offering my boyfriend, 30 male, to hold his stuff while he was on his best man duties. After that, I told him I wasn't comfortable with her and he told me to relax. Rookie mistake. Guys, you simply never tell a woman relax, alright? Relax, or don't act up, or you resemble your mother, or my ex wasn't as stressful as you are. Just these things, guys, are a combination for death. While we were at the party, she waited until he was alone to literally run to him, holding his arms all giggly. Once again, I said she was disrespecting me. 10 minutes later, she comes back from the bathroom and goes back to her table, and my boyfriend says, I'm going to check on her, maybe she's anxious. You know, she tried to off herself some years ago. So this is what women hate. Men dislike more physical resources going to other men, you know, while women hate the emotional, you know, the psychological resources going to other women. This man cares about this other woman. It may be as a friend, I'm not implying anything, but he cares about her, he shows her attention, he gives her time, and she fucking hates it. It's what all women do. I felt even more neglected. There she's starting to get butthurt already. Things just got worse. After we took some couple pictures, she asked me to take pictures of both of them. At some point, after drinking a lot in an attempt to ignore my feelings, I stopped trying to be nice. She came to me trying to talk about herself again, and I dismissed her and went to the bathroom. I wasn't in the mood to hear her bragging, and I was drunk AF. When I came back, I couldn't find my boyfriend. Turns out he was outside the party. When I got there, he said his friend left because I was rude to her. I asked him if those were her exact words. He said no. She said she was feeling uncomfortable, but that's because you were rude. I snapped. I confronted him about trying to blame me. I confronted him for neglecting me and not establishing boundaries to the woman who was clearly disrespecting me. As his partner, even his mother noticed and tried to comfort me. He keeps saying that I put him in a difficult position that day, and I don't deny it. But I just wish he had put my feelings before the girl who was clearly flirting with him. I wish he prioritized me. Well, guys, what do you think? I think that this man's behavior is not acceptable. If you have a girlfriend or let alone wife, you have to respect her more. I don't think that he was necessarily being flirtatious. Guys, in reality, I think he didn't even notice this other woman was being flirtatious. Men are bad at picking those signals. I'm going to be honest with you guys, at least the men I've seen. They don't get... There's another vibration that women are aligned to, and they understand all these little subtle details and all that. We simply don't. At least I, you know. But here's the thing, guys. Here's why I'm reading this. She gets all, you know, pissed and upset, and everybody's defending her. Oh, he's an asshole. Look, women do this all the fucking time. Women are texting all the men. All the men are being flirtatious with them through chat, and they allow it to happen. And then you confront them about it, like, hey, can you actually put some boundaries? And they'll tell you, oh, I don't want to be rude to that guy. It will be so rude to not talk to the guy who's hitting on me and wants to bang me. It will be so rude. Get out of here. Women do this all the time. Another way they do it, going to the club, you know? Guys, the best way to break up a relationship with an insane woman is tell her, I don't want you to go at 6 a.m. in the morning to a club with other drunken men trying to hit on you. I don't think that's respecting the boundaries of the relationship. You tell her that, she's gonna have her little seizure, her little panic attack, her little hysteria, 3 hours of hysteria, and she's gonna dump your ass. Best way to break a relationship. Nowadays, men, we can't have any standards at all, guys. We cannot tell, you know, our girlfriends how to behave with other men, how to behave in chat, how to behave at clubs, how to behave here or there. You're controlling, you're toxic. Yet you see how women still expect you to be the gentleman-like figure of 2 centuries ago, where you have to notice all the little subtle details in order to not make her feel less of, you know? So, double standard again as always. But we leave it there, guys. Let me know what you think. If you want to support the channel, please like and subscribe. It really does help. And if you want to support more, you can check my Patreon down below, where we upload additional content. But for now, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.